We on? How's it look? I think I got third base in there, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
All right, all right.
You might just move it a little bit to the left, maybe. It's probably okay.
I get into the screen.
That's all right.
I mean, into the
The
fence a little bit when I do that. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, we get a big crowd back. This is it for Georgia now. Georgia had been 5-0, and they ended up losing that first championship game to Louisiana, and now they are back for game number 2. Georgia is 5-1 in the World Series, and now Louisiana is 5-1. And so this is winner take all. It takes 6 wins to win the World Series, and both teams now are playing for that 6th win. Last game, it ended up being a 9-7 loss for Georgia. The 4th inning, Louisiana blew the game open. They were down by 3 runs and ended up moving up by 4, I believe, if I recall correctly. And so they ended up having a 5 or 6 run inning off of 3, I believe it was 3 errors by the Georgia girls. Uncharacteristic. I'm not sure they've had 3 errors in the entire World Series, and they had 3 in that one inning. Georgia had not faced a deficit this entire tournament, and took them all the way to the championship game to have that first deficit, and they just could not overcome it. So we're going to come back into this. We're going to come back into this game soon, and hopefully in the next 5 or 10 minutes, we'll be ready to go. I don't think they're going to do the warm-ups on the field, and so hopefully we'll have a team.
Louisiana and Georgia, we have 5 minutes until first pitch.
All right, so 5 minutes till first pitch.
There is no warm-up.
So there's no warm-up. Like I said, there'd be no warm-up. So 5 minutes till first pitch. The girls are now ready to go. We were over there talking to the girls. Some of them had some downcast faces. We had to remind them, this is a championship game. Whether you got here the way you wanted to do it, does not matter. It is a championship game, and it's winner take all. And so they set themselves up for just this hiccup, and it worked out best in their favor because of that. So here we go. About 3 minutes till game time. Thanks once again to all our sponsors. Hopefully you've been seeing their logos all over the screen. But we are very excited. Georgia will have the home field advantage. It was I believe, a coin toss for who gets home field in this final make it or break it game. And fortunately, we won and got the home field advantage, which is a big deal here. We nearly lost one yesterday because we were the visitors and the home team tied the game up and had a runner at third, getting ready to send us home. Or not send us home, but I mean, end up opening it up to a 3-team playoff. Unfortunately, we won it in extra innings and sent the home team packing, which left us with Louisiana. And if you're just tuning in, we did lose game number 1, 9-6, but we were in the winner's bracket undefeated, which means that they have to beat us twice. So we get a second swing at a World Series championship, and we are excited for that opportunity. Coach is over there telling the kids, hey, that game's over. Let's forget about that game because it means absolutely nothing. This game means it all, because if we lose this game, then it is over. We will not be World Series champs. And so the girls are over there ready to go, knowing that they could have easily won that last game without some of those unforced errors, those mistakes, throwing errors and not throwing to the right base, not doing the right things. They're not thinking through what they were thinking through all World Series long. And those errors ended up costing us 5 runs in the 4th, which ended up us losing the game 9-7. So here we go. Game number 2. We're getting our money's worth here in Tennessee, Fairview, Tennessee, not too far from Nashville. We've been here since Friday, and now we are It is 12 noon
At this
here.
time, we are ready to commence our second and final championship game right here in Fairview, Tennessee.
All
Georgia,
right.
please take your positions.
Here we go. Team Georgia coming out to the field. Jason Cook in at pitcher. And here we go. Both sides are excited for this chance. Once again, game number 2. 8U Dixie Darlings World Series. There was 10 states involved, and now we're down to 2 states. And this is it. Team Georgia versus Team Louisiana. Winner take all. These girls have worked so hard, and it's been such a joy to watch them play this World Series. Unfortunately for Team Georgia, they came all the way through unscathed until this World Series matchup, which gives them an extra game. So they can lose the championship game and still have another shot to win it all. So we're going to see how our
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set and ready. Louisiana versus Georgia championship game.
All right, folks. Share this game. Let them know it is the championship game.
Stepping up to the plate for Louisiana, number 33, Aubrey Chandler.
All right, here we go. First pitch. Bottom of the first. Louisville up to bat. Let's see what they do here. She takes that first pitch. Hits it to the shortstop, Audrey Ellis. Audrey can't make the play. That's going to be a single. And Louisiana started the way they ended. Hitting the ball hard. We knew they were going to hit the ball hard.
13, Lincoln Hollingsworth.
All right, here we go. The ball is hit up. Audrey Ellis makes the play. For out number 1, Ace has made a lot of outs defensively.
Number 9, Lincoln Lewis.
All right, batter number 3 for Louisiana right here. And she hits a line drive. That's going to drop. And they're going to throw it in to the third baseman. And that's going to put a runner in scoring position. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Louisiana, bottom of the first, is already
Stepping up for Louisiana is number 1, Willow Steele.
Louisiana hitting the ball well so far. Louisiana, its first pitch, takes off first one. 1 out in this top of the first inning. Here comes pitch number 2. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. She's struggling with it. Makes the out at first. No, she drops the ball. And that's going to score a run. And Louisiana on the board with runners at the corners. Just a little late on that tag. At home for Landry Cook. She gets under the tag.
Batting number 20, Ellie Spear.
We got runners at first and third for Louisiana with 1 out. The big hitter, she has absolutely crushed the ball for Louisiana today. She hits a slow grounder. They're going to get the runner. No, we're not going to get the runner at second. And that is going to be another run. Louisiana 2, Georgia 0. Runners at first and second for Louisiana with one
Now
out.
batting number 12, Farron Hollingsworth.
So they make a runner change. That's the catcher. So let's see what they do here with runners at first and second. Louisiana with a quick lead, 2-0 in the top of this first. Our girls have had a couple of chances to make some plays and have not been able to make them. And they'll make the play at first. So that brings up I believe, the number 6 batter for Louisiana with 2 outs and runners at second and third.
Now batting number 99, Eddie Weiss.
All right, here we go. 2 outs, top of the first. Louisiana 2-0. Runners at second and third. And it's going to be a little squibbler. Hopefully she can make the play at first. If she does, and that is going to end the inning. But the damage is done with Louisiana scoring 2. So we go into the bottom of the first. Louisiana 2, Georgia 0. Thanks again for tuning in. Click that share button. Let's get this broadcast out. Well, it's time for Georgia to wake up. Our bats have not been what they should be so far this World Series. We played fantastic defensive for most of the series, most of this tournament, but we just have yet to have an explosion of bats. We would love to see that happen. Let's see if we can wake them up right here. Let us know where you're watching from, what state, what city. Who is your favorite player? We want to know who's all out there. It is a hot one in Tennessee, I'll tell you that. And the girls keep drinking water, which is good. Got a little cloud coverage, which makes it bearable. If the game ever does go out, please let somebody know. We'll try to get it. I can't watch the feed all the time, but we'll definitely get it fixed as soon as we can, because we don't want you to lose second in the game.
Avery Pierce.
All right, Avery with a fantastic first game at the bat. She wants to continue this streak. I believe she was 3 for 3 in that first game. Takes that first pitch. She's got 5 pitches or 3 strikes, and she took the first one. Here we go. Let's see what she does with the second pitch. It's hit straight up, and that looks like it's going to be caught by the third baseman. 1 out. Which brings up Lila Beth. Lila Beth, the third baseman.
Now batting number 6, Lila Beth Grail.
Lila Beth, we need a nice pop here out of Lila Beth. We are due. Takes that first pitch. It's a little low, so she's like, Coach, give me a better pitch. So Coach Sean has had a great series with us. And our girls, we are due right here. So let's see what we can do. Takes that second pitch. Here comes pitch number 3. No strikes. Hits a slow grounder. That may be enough for her to get there. But they do get her. What a great play by that third baseman. So, folks, that brings up a 2-out rally, hopefully, here with Landry Cook hoping to start the rally. I said it before. There's a 2-out rally every day in America. And it's time for our team to get that 2-out rally. Let's see what Landry can do at her first at bat. The catcher has had a great World Series. She hits a line drive through the hole. That's going to be a single. So she starts this 2-out rally. And we need some runs right here. The big hitting first baseman, B.B. Barnes.
Now batting first baseman number 1, Riley Barnes.
Now Landry's got the speed, so if BB can put it to the outfield, Landry could turn that corner and possibly get 3 or more. So we'll see what she can do right here. Come on, BB. Let's get a good hit right here. Hits it straight up, and it looks like it's going to be an out, and that's going to be out number 3. So, Georgia, 4 batters, 3 outs, no runs. We're done with 1 inning, and Louisiana with a 2-0 lead over Georgia. Folks, my nerves are killing me now. We haven't had this many innings in a row where we've been down, and our team has been resilient all World Series long. So let's see what we can do. Thanks once again for all you that tuned in. Thanks so much for all you that sponsor this team. We've been in Tennessee since Friday. Feels like an eternity. But boy, will it be a long drive home if we can't get rid of this deficit here and take a lead. If anybody can do it, our defense can do it. And we have been rock solid for most of the World Series. Had a hiccup in the last game. Ended up costing us a few runs. Had an error last inning too. That may have cost us a run. I don't know, but we're all right. We're all right. Here we go. Louisiana coming out. The catcher, Landry Cook, who's on first base, had to get all her equipment on, so she's ready to go. Now we're ready to start this second inning.
Batting for Louisiana, number 24, Lexi Perlman.
All right, here we go. Louisiana now stepping up to the plate. The top of the second with a 2-0 lead. The first pitch is straight up. And the catch is made by J.C. Cook. J.C., good job.
Now batting, number 48, Brooklyn Sunderland.
Went out. Brooklyn Summerlin's had a couple of good pops in that first game. We'll see what she can do here. Hopefully our defense can knock it down and get her out right here. Takes that first pitch. Here comes the second pitch. It is a line drive. And we're going to make the play at first for out number 2.
Louisiana,
Avery with the play at second.
number 8, Stella Perryman.
All right, here we go. 2 outs. Top of the second. Louisiana leading 2-0. Let's see if we can get this third out, and let's get back up to bat. She misses that first pitch. It's strike number 1. She's got 2 more strikes or 4 more pitches, whichever comes first. Foul ball with strike number 2. All right, here we go. 2 strikes, 2 pitches. It's a ground ball. Lila Best's going to make the throw and sail it over. That's going to be an error. It's going to move her to second. On the overthrow, she automatically gets to. And Louisiana has a player in scoring position at second. Uncharacteristic from Lila Best. She's been money all World Series long. But no harm yet. The 2 outs, Louisiana threatening with the runner at second. Here's pitch number 1. She hits it down that third base.
Number 15, Annabelle Sunderland.
Here we go with pitch number 2. 1 strike on the batter. Straight up, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to get to it. Out of the reach of Landry and out of the reach of BB, one of those tweeners, but that makes it strike number 2. And here we go. Two strikes, 2 outs, runner at second for Louisiana in the top of this second. Fouls it off, stays alive. That's pitch number 3. They get 5 pitches or 3 strikes, whichever comes first. And That's going to be caught by Audrey Ellis, the diving catch. Those are the plays that save an inning. I mean, it saved that inning right now. So Louisiana, through 2 innings of their at-bats, lead 2-0, but we got the bottom of the second where Georgia can come up and hopefully tie this game or even take a lead. What a play by Audrey Ace Ellis at shortstop. Mariah Crow coming up to bat. Mackenzie's going to be following her. Folks, we have got to turn this corner now. We've got to make this happen. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't know where we are, we're in Fairview, Tennessee, not far from Nashville. We've been here since Friday. Started the World Series out 5-0, got to the championship game, and fell apart in the 4th inning. Gave up 5 runs on 3 errors to lose the game 9-7, which forced this 1-game playoff for the championship. Winner take all against Louisiana, and Louisiana jumped on us early in this in this elimination game. And they're up 2-0, but we got the bottom of the second coming up for Georgia, and our hope is to nail this this inning down and get a couple runs or more. We're going to start out with Mariah Crow. The outfielders made a couple of amazing catches in the outfield during this World Series time. Had some amazing at-bats.
Mariah Crow.
She's one of the hardest hitting players we got, and she ropes one, and they're not going to be able to get it. She's going to get to first. Have to hold the ball. Starts out the inning the way we need it with a single, which brings up Mackenzie. Mackenzie kind of plays it all. She's played pitcher. She's played second baseman. She's played outfield. Been a fantastic player all World Series long. Let's see what she's going to do right here at this at bat with a runner at first. No outs, bottom of the second. She waits on that first pitch. Pitch was low. She did not need that to swing at that one. She did not need to swing at that one. Let's see what she does with the second pitch. Runner at first for Georgia. No outs. Hits a ground ball. It looks like it's going to be played by the first baseman. So it's going to be an out, but it moves the runner up. And so we got 1 out and a runner in scoring position for J.C. Cook. J.C.
Now back
pitcher.
for Georgia. Number 3, J.C. Cook.
Let's see what she can do at this at bat. J.C. takes his first pitch. Doesn't like it. She's going to wait for a better one. That's pitch number 1. Coach Sean been great on the mound for us. He's trying to put one in there that she can smack that tater and hopefully touch all 3. It's a ground ball. It's going to get through. The runner's going to move up. They did not send her home, but the runner moves up. And so that puts runners at second and third, which brings up the big hitting Aaliyah Riley.
Double zeros, Aaliyah Riley.
Aaliyah has had an excellent World Series. Just fantastic on defense. Hit a couple of nice hits. Takes that first pitch. Be great to see her catch one here. She puts one up. I think it's going to get over. It will, but it is just foul. So they're questioning it, but she said indeed it was foul. So Aaliyah's going to get another chance at it. That would have really been very nice breaking it open. She's ready. Here we go. Aaliyah Riley, our outfielder / first baseman. Oh, and that one tattooed. And the catch is made. Why are we not tagging up? I don't know. So they're going to send her home. So the run will count. So we got a runner at second, and we're on the board, which brings up Audrey
Now
Ace
batting number
Ellis.
5, Audrey Ellis.
Audrey Ace Ellis with a fantastic catch to end last inning, diving catch, with a runner in scoring position at second. Boy, Aaliyah smacked that one. If she could have put that in the gap, we would have had 2 runs for sure. But that's all right. It's the way it's played. And so Ace is going to start out our 2-out rally. We know there's a 2-out rally every day in America. And we, as a team, have been able to make that a reality all tournament long. And that one looks like it may drop. No! A shortstop with a fantastic catch. That's going to be it. We're going to get through 2. Louisiana leading 2-1 over Team Georgia. So let's see how many of you are on right now. I'm going to check on my phone and see how many of you guys are watching with us right now. It'd be great to see a big crowd on there. And we're over 100 right now. Fantastic job coming out and supporting us. I know many of you are working. Some of you are driving around with the game on. Maybe you're listening at work. Whatever it is, thanks so much for your support. This is it for Team Georgia.
Change for Georgia.
Win or lose.
Number 12, Kendall
We're going
Energy,
home.
replacing number 7, Journey Rice. And number 4, Eliza Williker, replacing number 1, Riley B.B. Barnes.
All right, here we go. A couple of substitutions, and now we're ready to start this 3rd inning. Louisiana coming to bat with a 2-1 lead. All right, folks, let's see what we can do. Top of the 3rd. Louisiana coming up to bat with a 1-run lead. Georgia's ready, so hopefully.
We have for Louisiana, number 18, Harper Burnett.
All right, here we go. Pitch number 1. And it's a foul ball right between Landry and Lila Beth. Neither of them could get there. Let's see what we can do with this second pitch. Here's the second pitch. She misses the second pitch. That's going to be 2 strikes. They get 5 pitches or 3 strikes, whichever comes first. And here we go. Here comes the pitch. Louisiana, pitch number 3. Hits a line drive. And they get her at first base. Lila Beth with a fantastic throw. Boy, was that close. I didn't know which way that was going to go. We got one out in the top of this 3rd inning.
Now batting top of the order, number 33, Aubrey Chandler.
Here we go. One out, Louisiana batting in the top of the 3rd. She takes that first pitch. Here's pitch number 2. Foul ball. Ground ball to Lila Beth. Lila Beth with the throw. On the outs. 2 straight outs by Lila Beth. Our fantastic 3rd baseman.
Now batting number 13, Lincoln Hollingsworth.
All right, Georgia doing what they need to do. Take care of business. And it's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. The shortstop makes the throw. That's Audrey Ace Ellis on the out, and that's going to end the inning. No runs and no hits. And Georgia coming to the bottom of the third, down 1 run. We're going to start out with Eliza Whitaker, the lefty. All right, folks. This is the inning where we can break it open. Oh, thank you so much for all of you that have sponsored this tournament. We couldn't be more happy to be in this position, and you all made it a reality through your businesses that sponsored the team. Many of you sponsored individual players. You bought raffle tickets. You bought car wash tickets. You helped make this a reality. We've been in Tennessee, Fairview, Tennessee, since Friday night, and we're ready to go home. But we ain't coming home without a trophy. We don't want anything to do with a loss here. So right now is the time that we wake up and we put some runs on the board. The bats are due. And here we go. Liza wants to start this inning out with a hit. Liza, go out there and smack that tater.
Now batting, number 4, Liza Whitaker.
All right, here we go. The outfielder for Team Louisiana is out there ready to go. And Coach Sean's up to pitch, and Liza is going to go out there and do her best to smack it. Here we go. Pitch number 1. Decides to wait on that first one. That'll be pitch number 1. Here comes Liza watching for her perfect pitch. Doesn't like that one either. That's all right. She gets 5 of them. So no need to swing at a bad pitch. Coach Sean puts another one out there. Liza hits it to the shortstop. The shortstop makes the throw and the out. Out number 1. Which brings up Journey Rice.
Now batting for Georgia, number 7, Journey Rice.
All right, Journey. The outfielder made some great catches in this World Series. Had some fantastic hits. And she would like nothing better than to step up right here. And she hits one high. I'm not sure that's going to be caught. It's not. They're going to send her to second. And she's going back. That's a single. With one out, George has got a runner at first, which brings up the speedy Kendall Vandersee.
Number 12, Kendall Vandersee.
This is our 12th batter, which means the top of the lineup is going to be coming up. So Kendall getting on could be such a huge thing for us. She swings at that first one, fouls it off. That is strike number 1. Kendall, she can put this in play. She can get down that base path fast. And it's straight up. And it's going to be a foul ball. She can get another chance at it with 2 strikes. Let's see what she can do on this third pitch. Right now, it is the bottom of the third in this elimination game in the World Series Championship. Georgia down to Louisiana by 1 run. It is 2-1. Runner at first with 1 out. Georgia up to bat, bottom of the third. She ticked that one. It stays alive. 2 strikes, 3 pitches. Kendall with the pitch. Hits it to the first, or to the pitcher, which will move up the batter, but it isn't out at first. So now we've got a runner in scoring position, and we got batter number 1 coming up. Avery Pierce. Avery, fantastic World Series so far, both games. I believe she is perfect.
At the top of the order for Georgia, number 9, Avery Pierce.
And so with a runner at second, a base hit here may just score a run with 2 outs. We got a 2-out rally every day in America, and these ladies have made that a reality all World Series long. Gets a piece of it, and that's pitch number 2. Bottom of the third, Louisiana 2, Georgia 1. Georgia with a runner in scoring position at second base, but there is 2 outs. Batter number 1, Avery Pierce up to bat. Fouls off another one. That is pitch number 3, and she's got 2 strikes. Boy, you can feel the tension here for Team Georgia. They'd like nothing more than to blow this game up and get some runs here. Waits on that. She's going to have to swing at this next pitch. This is pitch number 5. She has to swing now. Good, bad, or ugly. And here she goes. Pitch comes, and she misses it. That is out number 3. And after 3 innings, we're going to go to the top for the 4th. Louisiana leading 2-1. Dad consoling her. She's brokenhearted, but that's all right. Hey, we've got 2 more at-bats. Defense is going to have to lift this up right here. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Let me see what the view count is right now. All right, where are we at on our view counts? Looks like we got 120 of you watching right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. You don't know what that means to our girls. Go ahead and give a shout out to your players, favorite players. Tell us where you're from, what you're watching from. We got a tight one here, and we are batting as the home team. So as long as we can keep this close, we can win this game. So no worries for us right now. We got this thing. Let's go. All right, here we go. Couple of substitutions for Team Georgia.
Batting for Louisiana, number 9, Lincoln Lewis.
All right, here we go.
And for Georgia, the pitching change, number 12, Kendall Vandersea.
Making a change at pitcher, Kendall Vandersea. And it's going to be a foul ball down the third base line. That'll be strike number 1. Louisiana, we're at the top of the 4th. Louisiana with a slim 2-1 lead. Georgia having a great defensive inning last inning. Would love to continue that. Here we go, pitch number 2. And it's absolutely tagged. JC picks it up, and that's a single. Louisiana starting the way they want to with a single in the top of the 4th. Runner at first, no outs.
Coming up for Louisiana, number 1, Milo Still.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what our defense can do right here. Batter number 2 this inning. Runner at first for Louisiana. Straight up in the air. Audrey Ace Ellis catches it in the air for the first out. Audrey just making play after play on defense. She has just been
How about in number
iron
20,
curtain over there.
Ellie Spear.
Ellie Spear, the big bat. She's had some big hits, and she can send it in a hurry. So we're going to see what our defense can do right here. She had a hard one to our outfielder on last at bat. She misses that first one, gets anxious. Strike number 1. Defense is ready. Hoping they can knock this down, maybe catch it. Let's see what they do right here. Pitch number 2. It's a ground ball. And she scoops it up. Lila Beth with the throw. And Avery with the scoop.
At the plate, number 12, Fallon Hollingsworth.
So that makes it 2 outs. Runner at first for Louisiana. This is the heart of their lineup. So this would be a big out right here. Takes that first pitch. Here comes the second pitch. And she takes that one too. So she's got pitch number 2. She's got 3 more to look at here. Or at least 3 more. She's got to take at least one of them. And it is hit high. And it's going to drop. They're going to get the ball in. And they're going to tag her. And that's going to be a running error out. And that's what you want to see. We need those. Lila Beth making the tag. That's going to be it for Louisiana in the top of the 4th. They've got a slim lead, 2-1. And we got our number 2 batter, Lila Beth, coming up. And it's really now or never for Georgia. We're not quite there yet, but this could really, really break this game open. We could grab a lead here with all the pressure on Louisiana because it would bring them up at the top of the 5th. So this is it. For us to have a chance to knock these girls down, we should put a big, big inning up here with the bats. We're due. 1 run is too few for this potent offense of Georgia. All right, here we go. I'm going to check the fan numbers. What do we got watching today? Let's see what the numbers are. 124 of you. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Position changes. Number 12 comes out to right center field. Phelan Hollingsworth. And pitching is number 15, Annabelle Sunderland.
Lila Beth putting the tag to make the last out of that inning. Coming up to bat right now.
Leading off for Georgia is number 6, Lila Beth Quayle.
She had a fantastic hit in that first at bat. She would love to tag another one. Takes that first pitch. Waiting for it. I've got butterflies, folks. I'm just going to admit it to you. I have butterflies because I know how important this at bat is. She takes that second one. With our 2, 3, and 4 batter coming up, we need some runners in here. So let's go, Lila Beth. And it looks like she tagged that. It's going to drop. Fantastic first at bat for Lila Beth. That's going to bring up the catcher, Landry Cook. She is 2 for 2 today. They had a chance, I guess, to tag her out. I was not paying attention there. I'm sorry, folks. I think she's okay. They're going to get the dirt out of her helmet. All right, folks. We're at the bottom of the 4th. Louisiana leading Georgia 2-1, but Georgia's got a runner at first with no outs, and the catcher, Landry Cook, up to bat. She hits a slow grounder, but that may just be enough to get her there. But no, she is out at first. That third baseman has been fantastic today for Louisiana. But it moves a runner in scoring position for the big hitting B.B.
Now
Barnes.
For Georgia, number 1, Barley Barnes.
BB hasn't quite been able to catch one clean yet. Let's see if she can catch one clean here with a runner at second. She hits one high. It may drop. We'll see if they can catch it, and they do catch it for out number 2. All right, folks. This brings up Araya. And a 2-out rally.
Number 11, Araya Khan.
Araya's been fantastic under pressure all series long, this whole weekend. And folks, there's a 2-out rally every day in America, and we want to keep that tradition alive in this game. And here we go. Takes that first pitch. Two outs, bottom of the 4th, runner at second for Team Georgia. And she hits another one high, and it looks like they may be caught, and it was caught. And that's going to be out number 3. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Georgia down 1 run. We've got one more chance to tie this up, but we have got to stop Louisiana in this inning. Georgia's done a fantastic job giving 2 runs up in the first inning and shutting them down those next 3 innings, but they got to keep it up this 5th inning. Fortunately, our bats have not awoken. We've only scored 1 run this game. We do have the hammer, though. We are at the end of the 5th, so we should have a real good shot and maybe having a walk-off here. All right, here we go, folks. This is it. Elimination game. World Series. Georgia, Louisiana. Louisiana with a 2-1 lead. All right, folks. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. And we've been down this entire game, and there'd be nothing sweeter.
Now batting for Louisiana, number 99, Evie Weiss.
Nothing sweeter than to stop them here and come in and win the game in the bottom of the 5th. So let's see what we can do right here. Doesn't get much on that one. It's a foul ball. Strike number 1. Top of the 5th, Louisiana leading 2-1. Batter number 1 this inning for Louisiana. Ground ball, Lila Best. That's going to get by her. It was hit very, very hard. Louisiana doing what they need to do, getting a runner on first with that first at bat.
Now batting, number 24, Lexi Perryman.
Here we go. Louisiana coming up to bat. Folks, it is very tense over here. Foul ball. Way ahead on that one. Strike number 1. These girls have played so very hard. And they're ready to move forward into this game. Hopefully they can win it here, but let's get this out. Misses that second one. Slight foul tip. That's going to be strike number 2. Here comes the third pitch. And it's a line drive. And it gets by Audrey Ellis. And they called it safe at second. Just under. That's going to put a runner in scoring position for Louisiana. Runners at first and second. No outs. The pressure's on Team Georgia. We're going to see what we're made of here. I believe this girl grounded out to the second baseman on her last at bat.
Now batting number 48, Brooklyn Sunderland.
Let's see what she can do. This is that first one. It's a wild pitch. You don't see that too often. Must have stuck to his finger or something. She hits that one through the gap, but they're going to make a play at third. And they get the lead runner at third. JC Cook on the play. That's one out.
Louisiana, number 8, Stella Perryman.
Exactly where you wanted it played if you had to. Make that play and get that lead runner. One out, runners at first and second. Top of the 5th. Louisiana with a 2-1 lead with 1 out. They're threatening. Missed that first pitch. We can't thank enough our coaches, our fans here. We're so grateful for all that they've done. Ground ball 2. Kendall. Kendall makes the throw and overthrows it to first, which is going to score a run. And it's going to move the batters to second and third. Louisiana takes a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, number 15, Annabelle Sunderland.
All right, well, Bears have been the name of the game for Georgia these past two games. But we're all right. We still have one more at bat. Let's see if we can make a couple of outs here without having to give up too many more runs. It is 3-1 Louisiana. And the ball goes straight up, exactly what we needed. Makes the out. They're going to send her home. And she tags her, makes the out. A double play to save the inning and remain 3-1. Well, here we go, folks. Wasn't going to be easy, but right now it is Louisiana 3, Georgia 1. This is it, folks. Our last at bat, bottom of the fifth. Make or break moment right here. I think Louisiana will regret that if Georgia scores 2 or more runs. Fantastic throw, fantastic tag at home. All right, here we go, folks. We got Mackenzie Dixon coming up to bat. And folks, I am
And for
honored.
changes in the field for Louisiana, number 20, Ellis Spears, replacing number 8, Stella Perryman. And at the pitching mound, number 18, Hopper Burnett.
Well, you can't expect to win a game if you only got 1 run. So, fortunately, even with 1 run, we're only 2 behind. So, it is definitely a realistic possibility that we come back. All right, here we go.
Dixon.
Let's see what she does. Mackenzie takes that first pitch. Oh, folks, nerve-wracking, but hey, this is exactly where we want to be. We want to be in a championship game with a chance to win, and that's where we are right now. No outs, bottom of the fifth. Georgia down 2 runs. Takes the first 2 pitches. And what you don't understand, too, is the nerves that are probably going into Coach Sean as well. Trying to make those pitches right where they need to be. So let's see what happens with Mackenzie right here. Takes the first pitch, and it's a line drive to the pitcher. Out number 1. Here we go. J.C. Cook coming up to bat. With 1 out.
Now batting, number 3, J.C. Cook.
We got J.C., the outfielder, made a play last inning. And she does exactly what we needed her to do. Hits a single. All right, Aaliyah Riley, the first baseman. And I'm telling you, folks, this girl can hit it a country mile. And she is due to hit one that way. She hit one way out to the outfield.
For the Zeros, Aaliyah Riley.
And the girl caught it. She hit it right at her. It'd be great if she could hit a gapper like that. But let's see what she can do right here. Takes that first pitch. Runner at first. 1 out. Louisiana leading Georgia 3-1. Bottom of the fifth. This is it for Georgia. And she tattoos one. And it's going to drop. It's going to drop. And JC plays it perfect. Going halfway. And so we've got runners in scoring position.
Number 5, Audrey Ellis.
Audrey Ace Ellis coming up. And she is the game-winning run at the plate with 1 out. The game-tying run is at first base. And let me tell you, Ace was born for this moment. Let's see what she does right here. Takes that first pitch. And she hits a pop-up, and it's going to be caught by the third baseman. And now it's do or die for Miss Liza Whitaker. Runners at first and second. Liza, the lefty, has had a great World Series. Hit a couple.
Now batting, number 4, Liza Whitaker.
Louisiana coach coming in to let them know this is it, girls. Make this out, and we can be World Series champs. Liza has had several moments in this World Series where she has come up clutch, and we know she's going to go up there and do the best to smack that tater and bring in these runs for Georgia. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Louisiana leading 3-2-1. All right, here we go. This is it, folks. This is what it comes down to. This is what we play and practice all year long for. Here we go. First pitch. Fouls it off. Liza's up there now. Let's see if she can punch one right through the infield. She hits one. It's going to the second base. Makes the throw. And that is all, folks. Louisiana comes from behind, wins 2 games. They are the World Series champs. Well, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2023 Dixie Softball World Series champions, Louisiana.
Well, folks, we have nothing to be ashamed about. Georgia played fantastic all World Series long. Just came up short in this final World Series 2 games. Could not win either of them against this Louisiana team they had previously beat. We have nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to leave the broadcast running. Heartbroken, but nothing to be ashamed of.
At this time, can we have both teams line up and shake hands as the job well done for both Georgia and Louisiana.
They are going to announce the girls. If you want to stick around, they're going to announce each girl. Once again, in this World Series, Georgia has come up short with a final of 3-1. Team Louisiana is your Dixie League 8U 2023 World Series champions. Team Georgia is the runner-up. Heartbroken, but not ashamed. There's nothing to be ashamed about. They're gonna line up in the center for a prayer time. Classic act. We love the fact that both teams are praying and encouraging each other. A lot of softball left in these girls' lives, and this is just one heartbreaking moment. But you know, in the reality of life, this is just a bump. We got a God that loves us. We're so grateful that there's more life to live. And we're going to give thanks to God right here. He gives us a chance at a relationship with Him through Jesus Christ. His perfect life, His death, His burial, His resurrection. We can have peace with God. And we're grateful for that. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. They're going to pass out some trophies to these girls, well-earned trophies. Georgia going 6-2 in the World Series. I'm sorry, 5-2, 5-2. Louisiana going 6-1. Parents are going to come out. I'm going to get you a little closer. I'm going to take this camera and bring it up a little closer for y'all to watch instead of watching from behind. Hopefully I don't make you sick here. I'm going to bring you up much closer to the action. Here we go. All right, here we go. Bring you all on the field. This is access that you got to pay a lot of money to see. Lots of tears, but we are proud of these girls. They're making me tear up. But it's all right. It's all right. Thank you all for tuning in. I know some of you, most of you have left probably by now, but we're grateful that you are here and been with us all weekend long. It's tough to get to this point and not get over the top.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank everyone that helped to make this tournament a success. Players, coaches, volunteers, fans, workers, staffs, and officials. We appreciate all that you do, and we thank you for your support.
All right,
Also, a very special thank you and a round of applause goes to the city of Fairview, Tennessee, and all the staff and volunteers for hosting this year's 2023 Dixie Softball World Series Tournament.
All right, here we go, folks. The award are about to be given out.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. You guys have done awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, the tears are hard. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll pass that on to him. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what they have in store for us here. Be a long ride back to Georgia, but they have nothing to be ashamed about. They have done their very best, and that's all we've asked out of them all season long. Sacrificed summer vacations and pool time and so many other things to practice
these
for
two
this moment.
teams have battled all the way since Friday night at the opening ceremony. So let's give each team a big round of applause for Louisiana and Georgia.
All right, here we go. The award ceremony coming on right now. Thanks for sticking it out with us.
And then at this time, presenting our awards is Ruthie Osteen, Amanda Kutcher, and Jackie King.
All right, they're going to go with the runner-ups, I believe, first. And announce each one of the girls.
And for our runners-up,
here we go.
Georgia, number 9, Avery Pierce.
Avery Pierce, fantastic job at pitcher, at second base. Couldn't have had a better World Series. She just played fantastic all series long. The number one batter. She showed up and showed out all tournament long.
Number 6, Lila Beth Grail.
The third baseman made some key plays throughout the tournament. Very heartbroken, that you can see. That's the tough part, is you're getting rewards and accolades, but you just lost the game, the one thing you wanted. And these girls are doing a good job at weathering that disappointment. Here we go.
Number 15, Landry Cook.
All right, here comes Landry Cook. The catcher made a couple of tags at home this entire series, probably 3 or 4, made a couple of catches and smacked that tater. Many, many hits. Great job at catcher Landry Cook, our number 3 batter.
Number 1, Riley Barnes.
B Barnes, our first baseman. Great job this World Series. Hit some hard balls. Pulled some catches in out of the ground at first base. Great World Series. Sorry if my hands are shaking. I'm getting sweaty. I don't have the
Number 11,
steadiness of the
Araya Crow.
case. Araya, the outfielder. Fantastic catches in the outfield. Great bat when we needed her. So many RBIs, so many hits. Great job, Araya. That was our number 5 batter right there this entire World Series. All right, here we go.
Number 8, Mackenzie Dixon.
Mackenzie Dixon playing catcher, second base, played a little bit of outfield. She was a jack of all trades this World Series and did a fine job in the field. Had some great hits along the way. We're so proud of her. All right, here we go.
Number 3, J.C. Cook.
J.C. Cook played some catcher, played some pitcher, played some outfield. Had a fantastic World Series. Love watching her play. Big hits all around. Great job, J.C. Cook.
Double zeros, Aaliyah Riley.
Aaliyah, fantastic in the outfield and first base. Several catches this World Series. Several great hits. Unfortunately, a few of those big hits were hit right to the outfielders, or she would have been touching 2 or 3, maybe all 4 of those bases, but she still showed up many times at bat and
Number 5,
had a great World
Audrey
Series.
Ellis.
Audrey Ace Ellis, the shortstop. Between 2 games, she may have had 10 outs in this World Series, so she played fantastic at short. Had a good bat. She is destined for great things. Great job, Audrey Ace Ellis.
Number 4, Liza Whitaker.
Liza Whitaker, Coach Jeff's daughter, had some great at-bats, knocked in many RBIs throughout the World Series, played great. Had some big catches throughout this whole tournament. Big hits. She has nothing to be ashamed of either. I know she's disappointed, but man, our girls came out and played out. We got 5 wins in this World Series. Made it to the championship in just
Number 12, Kendall Vandersea.
Kendall Vandersea. She was our 12th batter, and she, very fast, played outfield, played a little pitcher. Very proud of her. Fantastic World Series for Kendall. And we're so proud of this Georgia girls team.
Head coach for Georgia, Jeff Whitaker.
Jeff Whitaker, all season long, as we've been warming up, working for these past This past 2 months, Coach Jeff said, I got something special here. He's told every one of them, we've got something special. If you'll just apply yourself, if you'll do your very best, we'll get you a World Series. And he got them all the way to that final game. And so he fulfilled that, and he is ecstatic about what we did here. I know he's disappointed. It's not a World Series championship, but boy, he did a great job. Him and the rest of the coaches, Coach Sean, Coach Josh, Coach Dan.
Sean Pierce.
Here comes Sean with his daughter. What a fantastic job Coach Sean did pitching this entire World Series. People don't understand the pressure he's got, especially when he gets to that fifth pitch, and you've got to make it a perfect pitch. And it can be very, very difficult. And so he is a very good coach, and very grateful to have him.
Coach Amy Dixon.
Amy Dixon. I didn't say Amy earlier, did I? I'm so sorry. Amy, fantastic coach. Mackenzie and her daughter Mackenzie up there, and it's looking like we're going to get a good photo moment right there. Fantastic softball player, legendary softball player at Perry, and we're proud of her as well.
And Coach Josh Cook.
Josh Cook, JC's dad, been with us the whole time. First base coach, hitting coach. He does a great job with these girls, and we are so proud to have him on our team.
Congratulations, Georgia. Please step forward and receive your trophy.
Here it comes, here it comes. Team Georgia with the runner-up at the 2023 World Series. Making me tear up a little bit.
And we ain't just proud, we love y'all girls.
They're going to take a picture right here. I'm going to get out of the way. They turn this way. There's your 2023 World Series runner-up, Team Georgia. The furthest that Team Georgia has ever made it in the Dixie League 8U category. I believe it's the furthest they've ever made it in girls softball in general, but I could be wrong on that.
Ladies, you may now go and proudly retrieve your state flag.
They're going to go get Team Georgia right here. He's going to go get the state flag of Georgia as they run out there. We are proud of these girls. And here they come. Great job, girls. Here they come with the state flag of Georgia. Folks, thanks for tuning in. It's been great having you here with us. All right. I'm going to cut away. Once again, Georgia comes up short.
At this time, we'll present our sportsmanship award. This award is presented to the team for overall sportsmanlike conduct.
Well, maybe we got something here. Hold on a second.
To be considered for this award, a team must demonstrate good conduct both on and off the field, have fans that show good conduct and attitude towards umpires, opposing teams, and other spectators. This year, the Sportsmanship Award is presented to Alabama. So please give them a big round of applause for Alabama.
I'll stay here just a few minutes. I don't know if we got something else going on. I'll stay here for another minute.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The 2023 Division Darling Dixie Softball World Series champions, Louisiana.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to do this again in the future, hopefully.